Now, speaking of grumpy former Prime Ministers, ghost alert, everyone. The Ghost has told a conservative think tank in London that the pandemic has been the reckoning of science and political complacency, which he described as a metaphor at high speed of climate change politics. He said that governments that took science seriously had moved most quickly and weathered the least worst experiences from the pandemic. Well, by that logic, Cory Bernardi, he is fully congratulating Scott Morrison because Australia's results are way better than anyone else around the world, including Queen Ardern in New Zealand.
That's right. I mean, Malcolm's been hoisted on his own petard a bit here because he was quite scathing of Scott Morrison in his memoirs. But, you know, it's actually an interesting point. If you look at the people who have been fueling this alarmism around the world, many of them are also linked to this global climate movement. And you've got people like Joe Biden saying this opportunity is about reshaping America, and people like Malcolm Turnbull pushing the climate change. Bill Gates is into it as well. All around the world, the big names of the climate movement are sort of hijacking this a little bit to fuel it up. And I think in the fullness of time, you'll see there's a different agenda at work. And that's why, as I said at the start of the show, the Greens are remaining silent because their work is being done for them.
Now, you talk about someone with no agenda. Sinead, beautiful wife. Happy birthday for Sunday. All the best to her and the family. What's the plan? Because it's Mother's Day as well, so that's a double bar, my friend. What's the plan? Or is this the present?
Well, I love these double bars because you only get one gift when they double up like this, so it's a cheap day.
Cory Bernardi, what are you
fine line
about?
between bravery and stupidity. Fine line, right? You've fallen off it. Seriously, stuffed up.
I had 5,000 oysters delivered today from pristine oysters in Coffin Bay.
What, so you normally give it 2.5?
Well, whatever. She can have a couple of oysters and I'll have the other 4.
I was going to say.
I'm opening them. I do all the work. It's cool.
Well,
happy birthday, love.
Yeah, well,
about 4 of them will work, Cory. 4 of them will work.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, well done. Yeah, Fedicum. Linda, is this a reckoning, as the Ghost speaks, that governments who were pro-science did the right thing? Last time I checked, Australia with a better rate than many places in the world, versus the oh-so-woke Europeans where tens of thousands of people died?
Look, a bit like Barry Hargraves with Kevin Rudd, my electorate of the City of Sydney covers the federal seat of Sydney, but also the federal seat of Wentworth. So I too have the pleasure of reading newsletters from the former member of Wentworth, the former member of Wentworth, and now the current member of Wentworth. And they're always interesting and very contrasting. And indeed, I sit on a council with one of the former members of Wentworth as well, Karen Phelps. So, look, it's always...
What a sandwich. What a buffet of awesome.
Well, this is why I love this show, because it's like a
Go
picnic
for the
compared to
tofu,
a City of
say.
Sydney council meeting. I tell you what. Can I tell you that...
Well, is there this much logic in the council meeting, or is it all competitions about what to shut down? Unless it's a bike path, nothing's opening.
More taxes.
Look, I mean, Malcolm Turnbull, as a former Prime Minister, he's absolutely entitled to his views, and good on him for airing them. Although I think the timing is off, right? I mean, it wasn't planned, obviously, to launch his book in the middle of a global pandemic. But the fact that he keeps commenting on kind of issues that just seem quite removed from what passes the public.
Are you saying that despite his high IQ, he has a low EQ? Because that's unbelievable.
Not for me to give him a personality assessment, but it seems, you know, most people sitting around the kitchen table, because they can't even sit at the pub to do the pub test, are just worried about their family and their own health. They're worried about their business. They're worried about how much, you know, they're going to be able to bring home and look after their family. Let's all just focus on those issues at the moment.